Hello, I'm Matt Espijo, and I'm here with Margaret Brennan, graduating class from Somers High School, 1981. So Margaret, can you describe the running experiences you had while attending Somers High School?
Sure. Well, I was in high school in the late 70s, early 80s. I ran for Coach Mary Ball and Chuck Gilberti. At that time, Somers did not have a cross-country team or an indoor track team, so it was outdoor track. Of course, Kennedy Catholic was our huge rival all the time, and we had a great rivalry. Then my senior year, I was running indoor track by myself, and Sister Janet was kind enough to sort of take me under her wing at any of the big meets, and she was the Section 1 coach. So when I qualified for states, I traveled with the Kennedy team in Section 1, and she was really a great supporter, and I think that Somers and Kennedy had a great relationship working together then and still do today in supporting each other. I mean, there's a rivalry there, but there's an incredible support system for both of them with Tim Fulton today at Somers. So then I won the state meet that year indoors, and that was very exciting for me, for Somers, for Kennedy. And we moved on from there and ran well outdoors. But it's a great, I only ran track in high school, but it's a great team sport. There's a lot of kids that work very hard. They're very talented kids that just work hard, and they really support each other. It's a great community of parents supporting and coaches that dedicate tremendous time and effort to those programs. So, it was a wonderful experience for me, and I think continues today.
So you brought up Sister Janet as a coach, and how would you describe her as a coach and the experiences you had with her?
I think, again, she kind of coached me, but she was also a rival, and I think anyone would want to be a part of Sister Janet's program. She was terrifically loyal to her runners. She pushed them, she saw talent, she encouraged them, as well as other runners in the section. She was terrific about getting in touch with the newspapers, and I would think she would have loved a varsity, Central MSG varsity for her day, because she really worked very hard promoting the sport of track and cross country, and still does, and that's important to kids. They like to see their names in the paper. They like to get recognition, and if coaches aren't pushing that, it's a sport that can get kind of a backseat to the others. So she's great, and continues. It's amazing. So.
And my final question is, since graduating high school, after that, how much running did you do? Did you run competitively? Did you just run for the love of the sport? You tell us what you did after high school.
Right. I did. I ran at Yale for 4 years. I was the cross-country captain there. I was an All-American 3 times. So really, Somers, my coach there, and Sister Janet sort of pushed me off on a wonderful running career and traveling all over the country and in Europe, and it all started back here in Somers. Today I continue to run mostly for pleasure, occasionally for racing, but it is a sport for life, and it's a great thing. But it's amazing the seeds that are sown early in high school. So a lot to be thankful for from the beginning days.
So thank you so much for doing this interview, Margaret. This has been MSG Varsity, and I'm Matt Espijo.